Hey, how are you? So I'm Guppy, where the Guppy is the mob. Chewy and Lunatic Fringe in here first. We have Anthony's Fishy Friends. How y'all doing? Good morning. Hey, thank you very much, Anthony, for throwing that up. I hope that you all are having a great Sunday or Saturday. What day is this, anyways? I've been there he is, Lunatic Fringe. I've been busy. Say hi if you get here, by the way. Want to see you guys, so feel free to. Diet Dr. Pepper. So on Tuesday, I get my second shot, my second Moderna shot. I began to make myself normal at going out and doing things more. Mainly because my area has almost no new cases of the COVID. It's been averaging like 3 a day. And once you have the first shot, you're about 50% immune. Get the second shot, be in place. Crystal, how are you? Bolo is here. He's been real clingy today. When I mean real clingy, I got up and made a smoothie probably about a half hour ago with the greens, like a scoop of greens stuff, water, blueberries, Greek yogurt, and a little bit of honey, a little bit of bee sugar. Had that. Is really good. For breakfast, I had 2 eggs, vegan sausage, 2 patties of that, and I had a piece of toast with some margarine on it. Right after I got done, I went out and did a workout today. Got in, and when I got home, I just had a protein drink afterwards. Got your first shot yesterday, Crystal? Fantastic. I got in early before I was eligible, or most people were eligible. I was invited by one of our Native American tribes. My company does business with them. And they invited me to get the vaccine with the tribe, which I'm not a tribal member. I'm not Native American. But I have obviously great respect for our Native peoples. And they invited me, which was really kind of them. They didn't need to do that. So Tuesday, I go back to the Quapaw Nation, get my second one. Petro Man, 1185. How are you? Joyzy. Now we're in, you probably have said this before, Petro Man. Are you in Tom's River? Where in Jersey are you? Trying to remember off the top of my head. It's beautiful, beautiful New Jersey. Here's what I'll tell you a New Jersey thing while we're here, because I've lived coast to coast, and I've lived all over the place. Tom's River. That's okay. Good. I had that. The thing about New Jersey that almost separates it from everywhere else in the country is that they have a bunch of family run diners. And seemingly, not being stereotypical, they're all run by Greeks. It's all the Greeks. I don't know why. It's all good. I had a couple that I went to when I lived in Hackensack, went to all the time, and everyone's Greek. Don't ask me why. Get your second one April 30th. Excellent. Which one did you get, Crystal? I got the Moderna vaccine. Doug Gray, the man who the Rambo movies were based on. Peter Thiel, absolutely correct. So, yeah, so Bolo, my dog, it's really weird with him is that sometimes he's really independent. He'll be off sleeping somewhere. He has a couple of places he likes to go. I really don't see him. And then he's on me like there's no tomorrow. So I got up to make my smoothie, half hour, 35, 40 minutes ago. And he went and was on the couch whining. I had to go around so he could see me, wave at him, and then he laid down. Don't even ask me. He can't hear. He's totally deaf, so it is what it is. Rico Stan! Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. We had the death of one of the great rap stars this last week, DMX, who never quite got over he got over his addiction, but not in the way you want to hear about somebody getting over their addiction. DMX was terrific. Obviously had, for whatever reason, couldn't keep clean, which is sad. Way too young. Way too young. So I went to see the Rock the Mic tour with Jay-Z and 50 Cent as your co-headliners. Blingy, or no, not Blingy. Is it Clingy? I can't remember. Buster Rhymes, Big Boy. It was like a whole lineup there. And Buster Rhymes got very upset. And Rico Stan, this is now I'm going to tell you. He kept asking the crowd to wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. He got so serious about it, he started cussing at people. Walter, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome. And so he started cussing. And I was, and just to give you the thing, I'm kind of a loner. So I went to that concert alone. And I was sitting with a couple of guys that, I just met. Big J's Fish Keeper. And they weren't waving their hands in the air like you just don't care. Not very, not with a lot of effort. And I looked at the fellows and I said, guys, Buster Rhymes is so serious about us waving our hands in the air like we just don't care. He's cussing. So just start doing it. No, there was Chingy. It was Chingy was the name of that artist. Oh, they were great. It was fantastic. No Chewy. This was all a hip hop thing. It was a good time. I've been to not a ridiculous amounts of concerts, but I've been to concerts of different genres, different types of stuff. The rap concert, by the way, gang, that's a fun crew to be with. I mean, it's a very diverse crowd. It's all good. Yeah, Rico Stan, you need Doug Gray. Go on with Rico. He's good people. So so other than that, that's what's going on. So I started getting back into the gym on April 1st. It was good. It was good. Finoxky Tanks, how are you doing, buddy? And this is the Barbershop edition of Mobb Guppy, so bring up whatever. We're going to talk fish. We'll talk about rap concerts. We'll talk about anything. By the way, I saw probably the most, the most inappropriate meme in the world. So I shared it with my people in my Facebook group. It was a picture of Queen Elizabeth with Tinder on it. Will you swipe right for Liz? My deal is, Rico, is that some of it I really, really like. There's some of the hip hop artists, like Wyclef Jean. I think the world of him. He's a great musician, and it's I don't quite get Migos. I get what they're doing, but it's just not, it's not sort of my deal. It they're talented guys. There's some of this I really really like, and then there's other I'm going, yeah, not my thing, not my thing. But there's a lot of rock I don't like. There's a lot of pop I don't like. Most new country I can't stand. And I like the older country. I like, Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Freddie Fender, that sort of thing. In fact, on my list, I have Tom T. Hall. It's no, it's Rico Stan. I agree with you. And some, it is real music. It's real stuff. And if you, I grew up, Color Guppies. What's up today? Um, if you listen to most modern music, and it could be modern country, could be pop, it could be almost every type of thing. The song structure in most of those songs have become hip hop song structures, which I find interesting. So there you go. There you go. That's my thought on that. There's a lot of that type of structure that's gone through whatever rock, active rock, newer rock music. A lot of it is structured like that. So there you go. I love beer. It makes me jolly good fellow. Yes, I like beer too. That's good, Tom, to y'all. Watermelon wine. I have that one. It's on my deal. I love that. I don't know, Rico Stan. I don't know. Country jail or county jail, not town. Do you know what? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. He had one about a switchblade knife too. Yeah, Tom D. Hall's great. It's Freddie Fender. Oh, what a voice on him! And if you guys don't know who the Freddie Fender feller was, just shoot him up on your stream on your streaming service. And Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. Pretty sweet all the way around. So I've been on a real run here on duckweed eradication. I've gotten rid of a bunch this week. Today I've got it's yeah, last teardrop fall, absolutely. And yeah, so it's Freddie Fender, absolutely fantastic. It's Johnny Cash, fantastic. Waylon Jennings, fantastic. I like Willie to a certain extent. He's had to put out so much product because of his tax issues. Remember, paying your taxes, it's a pretty good thing to do. So yeah, so other than that, that's hey, I have some really good news in my community. We have two new LFSs. I dropped by one, talked to the owner the other day. We're gonna make a deal on some overflow guppies, which is good. And there's a new one that's gonna be in Galena, Kansas. And I'm kind of pumped up about that. I love going and looking at uh, uh, at the wonders of it's yeah, I love that. I love that, and see what's going on from there, and enjoy Galena strong. Strong indeed. So I'm pro to Galena. And so I can't wait for that to be opened up. Can't wait for that to be opened up. I'm all about new LFSs. Johnny Horton is near and dear to your heart. David Allen Coe, of course. Yeah, he's great. Well, we all have our negative sides, Rico, and some have great more. But it's what's the other one? I like who I've been listening to a lot too lately, and I usually do my streaming service as I'm working with the fish and stuff like that, and is Leonard Cohen. I listened to Leonard Cohen a little bit, and he and Bob Dylan are a little more are very similar, mainly because they're Jewish. Okay, number two, they sing a lot about Jesus. Number three, they can't sing. Number four, unbelievable lyricists. So there you go. Yeah, it's all strong. So yeah, just going on in the fish room. I've got fish ready to go out on Monday. It's so that's nice, and enjoy shipping those fish out. My life right now is about killing duckweed and eating well. That's sort of what my life is all about. Now, let's see. I know Vinay had his first shot. I know that Doug's had his first shot. Crystal said she had her first shot. Who's had their COVID shots? I've had one. Also, another question is, when does Petco have their next $1 a gallon sale? For whatever reason, I think you're the only one who's talking. I'm wondering if there's an issue. Everybody there? Is it just all Rico and me against the world? We could be having a problem with the YouTube there. Hey, Mike's Aquatics and Things. How you doing? How's Kansas? My Kansas crew with Crystal and Mike. Anybody else from Kansas? Caden Brooks. All right, Doug Gray, fantastic. So, and by the way, I'm pro lurking. Anybody lurks? Big thumbs up. Sunny, beautiful. Here it is cloudy. Well, it looks like I'm seeing a little bit of light, but it's been cloudy. It's only getting to a high today of about 59 degrees. Okay, I'm sorry, people who own Amazon Echoes. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
50 right now.
Expect a low of 43 degrees.
80 there today, record high. It was almost 80 yesterday, and then we got hammered by thunderstorms. Hammered by thunderstorms.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, turn off. Sorry. Yeah, it's Caden, are you a Kansan? I'll bring up my negative thing about Kansas. And it's not that negative a deal. Where I live in what they call the 4-state area, which is really the 3-state area, I'm 10 minutes away from Kansas. I can make the big drive here right after we're done, Bolo and I can go to Kansas and just hang out. The problem is Muppet 929. The problem with the Kansans is they're either two types of drivers. They either drive like bats out of hell or 20 miles below the speed limit. Either or. I don't know why. Don't ask me. It's all good. So it's Muppers. That's what they're calling you these days, Muppet 929 Muppers or Mupster. I'm in for it, whatever that is. New Jersey drivers can't drive. Who knew? Hey, Caden, I'm talking the truth when it comes to Kansas drivers. Am I not? It's I'm not trying to be Mupperoni. Man, you got a lot of good nicknames. Salute. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm telling the truth. Nicest people in the world, bad drivers. You know, speed limit to 5 miles above the speed limit. I'm all good. Stay in the right lane if you're in a 4-lane freeway. Good. Just do that, and life is good. One of my coworkers, he's a Kansan because we have a lot of Kansas people at my office, and he drives totally like a bat out of hell. In fact, he got like a borderline reckless driving. So there you go. Mike's standing up for the Kansas. Got a lot of Kansas people here. But Mike, I'm right. Yeah, well, that's what we try to do on the Mobb Guppy live streams. We try to tell the truth. Try to tell the truth all the way around. Yeah, Jersey drivers, you get people in New York and New Jersey. If you drive 95 all the way down south, once you get past like New Jersey Turnpike turns into DC, turns into Virginia. Once you get south of Virginia on 95, New Yorkers and people from New Jersey drive like bats just crazy fast. Crazy fast. It's a heck of a deal. Up here, they don't pick a speed. They speed up and slow down constantly. Nobody seems to know they do it. But I pointed it out to a coworker once, and afterwards he paid attention. There you go. Thinks it has something to do with winter driving, but couldn't explain it. Yeah. You know, I go on a long trip. I get on the freeway to go somewhere. I drive 5 miles above the speed limit constantly, and I have a 6 speed, so I don't have cruise control. So it's and by the way, nearly every place has something I've lived in different places. Nearly every place. Yeah, you see, Rico Stan, you and I are alike. Nearly every place has their own bad driving or their own unique. For instance, in San Antonio, I lived in San Antonio for a few years. Every light is on a timer. So, but if there's like 10 cars there, really, car one should begin moving, car two moving with it, but creating more space between them as everybody speeds up. And that's how it goes. That's not how it works in San Antonio. How it works in San Antonio is somebody they start and they do not start moving till that vehicle has got ahead of them has gone going. So instead of getting all the cars through the light, you end up sitting through a second light because of that ridiculousness. And I thought for a while that was just me, but it's when I went to different places, I just noticed that it was going from there. Last time we drove through the Virginia law states on 95, a lot of cars pulled over. The cops were making some money, collecting some green stamps. Subaru owners get less speeding tickets than any other car owners. Can't start the car, you can't speed. Yes, it is low-hanging fruit, but we needed our first Subaru joke. We really did. I've been Jets, Jets. Welcome, Ellie Sean. I didn't think I said hi to you, did I? Talked about you. I didn't say hi. And if you're here, say hi. We love saying hi to everybody. Got a good group of people. Good group of people. I'm so jacked up, by the way, for May 15th. Table sale, Northwest Arkansas Aquarium Society. Our buddy John Oliver is going to be there. Won't be doing a live stream that day because I'll be, this starts at like 11. And I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so you haven't sub. So I could do it on my cell phone, but they don't have internet. Believe me, even if I could get the internet password here, it's kind of an older church. Do you know what? I've been working on my once a year date, Mike. I've met a gal, and for whatever reason, she keeps sending me notes saying that she wants to go out, and then I don't hear from her. So there you go. There you go. That's the way it works. That's the way it works all the way around. Tonight for dinner, by the way, since I'm now getting back to being unhealthy. Okay, very good. Is that I'm having a salmon fillet. Yeah, Cardi B keeps bothering me for a date. And she wants to bring along Megan the Stallion, and I just keep turning them down. So I'm ready, by the way, for so I've been getting on my eating parade, doing real well with that, trying to get stuff going on. I know that so many of us have been locked at home, or maybe you're going to work, but you've been not doing as much. And I've just had enough of it. I have had enough of it. I am getting out, I'm doing things. I'm new in the area. I really don't know people, so I'm trying to meet people and get going. Now, on Easter, my next door neighbors invited me over, which was very kind of them. It was a good time. How does a penguin build its home? He glues it together. He glues it together, everybody. Of your pop singers right now, it's of your pop singers at the moment that I would allow to go on a date with me. Taylor Swift, because when I break her heart, she'll write a song about me. I'll be immortal. I like that. That Ariana Grande's cute as heck. I like her. It's now my mind just went blank. It's yeah, those two are pretty good. Yeah, Demi Lovato though, she keeps asking me for drugs and I don't have any. Sign of age, Allie John, yes. My problem is I know so few of them. Demi Lovato, yeah, it's she needs a sober coach with her 24/7. You know? Yeah, Taylor Swift. You know who Taylor Swift should marry? Doug Gray would appreciate this. She should marry the British guy, Nick Pope from Ancient Aliens. Because both Taylor Swift and Nick Pope sort of look like ferrets. They sort of look like ferrets. They could have a bunch of ferret children. Or maybe Taylor Swift could marry Napoleon Dynamite. No, that's not the guy with the crazy hair. That's Giorgio Tsoukalos. Posiwi! The party can begin. Now, Nick Pope is the British guy who talks like a Brit. Yeah, I understand that. In fact, I have a meme up on my Facebook page of the Queen's Tinder profile. If I married the Queen, wouldn't they call me like wouldn't I be a prince or would be a duke? I don't know. It sounds good. Wonder if she likes having a lot of fish aquariums in the palace. A guppy consort. Sure. Why not? By the way, if somebody's looking for a name for a guppy channel, Guppy Consort's pretty good. Is a pretty good deal. So I've decided, I've been on this thing since the beginning of the pandemic that I've been getting my hair cut every 6 months. So my next day is about 5-6 weeks away. My hair in the back is getting so long. It's not like Rico Stan hair, and I don't have enough on top left anymore. But I want to get a ponytail. I think I'm gonna grow it till I get a ponytail length, just to say I did it. Then shave it all off. Yeah, a lot of space for aquariums in Buckingham Palace. Absolutely, and servants that can train to do all the fish stuff every day. And yeah, I'd have to go with the queen and stand behind her and crap. Okay, I'm in on that. It can prove that not all Americans are ugly Americans, like that crazy gal who married Prince William. Meghan Markle, what a psychopath that woman is. I feel sorry for Prince William. You saw him being interviewed with that Oprah deal, and it looked like he was being held hostage. It's crazy. Totally nuts. Or do you know what maybe I should do with my hair? Shave it on the top, but leave the back and go full mullet. Fishroom mullet show. You're on. Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? Poor guy really needed some space. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Oprah either. I just caught the highlights. But you looked at this poor man, this poor Prince Harry, and he looks like an absolutely. I could do the back to front comb over. I think that'd be a good look. I used to work with a guy years ago who had the comb over from here over, and it would flop over like this, so it'd be sticking out like because he had a lot of hairspray, be sticking out like 6, 8 inches from his head. And he'd go, "Oh, yeah, get the Trump toupee." Do you know what? I actually have one, but I have it at the office. I wore it into the office just as a gag about 18 months ago, and it's sitting on my thing. It's on top of my fez. When people come to my desk, I want them to talk about, oh, he's got a picture of his dog. He has a Trump wig. He has a fez. Ah, yeah, I've got one. It's orange. I've got one. I have a Trump toupee. But I bought it was like cheap. It was like $7. Itches like hell. So I'm not high on wearing it. It was good to wear once or twice just for grins. Go to Walmart wearing it. I wore it to Walmart and people were staring at me the entire time. It was great. Totally great. Someone suggested I get mohawk. My problem is there's just not enough up top. You want to be real impressive. So see, let's get back to our subject. What has been our subject? It's the barbershop. We're talking like the barbershop today. So when I go to my I'm 5 weeks away from the haircut. If I follow through, I may go longer than that. I may let it continue to grow out. The good news is that my current style aficionado is my sister, and she lives a long way away. Just get a mullet hat like the one Bob Kaler wears in public. That's why he always gets the chicks at Walmart. They're all about the mullet hat. All about it. Yeah, I've looked at the Mohawk thing, the whole deal. You vote for the ponytail? Posey, all right. We're going on it. We're going to continue growing this out. As long as I don't have to see my sister. My sister will go absolutely bonkers and will make me go get my hair cut. So I'll try to avoid her until the good news is 8 hours away. And she's been keeping an extra low profile. She's had her first shot, but she's a cancer survivor. So she really is keeping a low key thing. Do the man bun. Yeah, but the problem is with the man bun is that it really should be on top of the head. I really don't have the hair. You haven't had a haircut in like 7 years, your hair never grows. My hair grows really fast, actually, because I shaved this down. It was basically to my scalp. I got it in November, right around Thanksgiving. Yeah, you got a full head of hair, Rico Stan. You could do something with your hair. You're doing something good right now, but you could do the mohawk. I can't. My hair grows good. It grows well. Yes, sip here. Little Bolo is just hanging out like there's no tomorrow. That's good. Yeah, it's my dad at the end had like 5 hairs total. I hope I have more than him when I get to his age, or, when to get his age. So when my mom's funeral, I was bringing my dad over to the funeral, and it's the Scott's Italian jeans. There you go. Um, so I went in. My dad shows up with like a scissors. He wanted a haircut. He had a total of about 5 hairs. I just went, here you go, Dad. It's the only time I've cut anybody's hair. And so there you go. Yeah, that's a good idea, Ali Sean. I have a question here. If you go to the good people at the hair club for men, can you get somebody to donate hair to you? Because I guess it's what they do is they like remove hair here and they plunk it up there. I'll tell you what, I went to that. It's a lot of money. It's like technically you'd be in at 20 large to sort of do a good fill in. The good news about today's hair stuff is that if you see somebody had hair plugs a decade ago or 2 decades ago, you could really see it. Really see it. Today, yeah, you wouldn't see it. You wouldn't notice it because they know the secret of it. Cooper Aquatics, what up? Welcome to the Fishroom Barbershop. You're on. Happy little Bolo here, doing his thing. Chilling like a villain. I've donated hair in the past. Pretty sure it was used for wigs for cancer patients. It was like 3.5 feet long. Good for you. No, that's good. People donate to that, and I wish I had enough hair for it. I could donate what I have left, get it shaved off and donate it to that. So after I get my ponytail in, And then I may shave my head completely, just may do the bald thing, for grins, and give that a shot. My brother has shaved his skull. Just let your beard shave and large hair like a tattoo on your head. See, there you go. They don't want gray hair, so you can't do it anymore. Yeah, bigots, not wanting wonderful gray hair. That was the thing that you saw there was actually they caught a spam phone call and just sent it to spam. See if they left an exciting voicemail. Yeah, nope, didn't leave a voicemail. That's too bad. Sad. Yeah, the Ron Popeil's paint spray hair. Bet that looks good. Your daughter's out buying stuff to dye my hair right now. Gonna do the beard too. I don't think you should do the beard, Rico. And I'll tell you why. You watch that The Curse of Oak Island? Uh, Rick Lagina or Rick Lagina, whatever his name is, his hair is perfectly dark, full head of hair. He's got the 5-day growth of beard, and it's all gray. So there you go. My neighbor is fixing my roof. He's doing some replacements. Speaking of my hair, well, that's nice. How do you make spaghetti? Hit a leper over the head with a tennis racket. By the way, Doug Gray has been thrown in a lot of leopard jokes on his fish thing. And since none of us really know anybody, there are lepers in the world, but nobody knows one. It's probably one of the safe jokes you can tell these days. It is, yeah, it's scary. John Oliver, driving back from Dallas right now. Drive safe to beautiful Hot Springs. Gag, Raggle, Bargle. Um, yeah, drive safe, bro. I hope you're there for fish or something with your son. Either way. Sounds good to me. The Dallas Fort Worth Aquarium Association Expo. I got a container full of fish. Excellent. Yeah, I've got to see when the Kansas City. Let me look that up. Kansas City Aquarium Society. All right. Let's see when theirs is coming up. Heart of America Aquarium Society. When are they doing theirs? Ooh, the Nebraska. Aquarium Society, they're having an auction. Let's see here. I can't wait for my Northwest Aquarium Society Aquarium Club to start meeting. All right, I don't see it there. Let me look at the St. Louis or the Missouri Aquarium Society. Let's see if they're doing one coming up here. Yeah, they don't have a list of one right now. Yeah, I would like to go up and do that. I'm a member of both, so be nice to get up there and sell some of my wares. North Jersey Aquarium Society planning to have an auction in a couple of weeks. Just cancel it today. That's too bad. Let's see. Well, I missed out on. Hold on here. Oh, Jadron Aquatics. Yeah. Yeah, I do too, John Oliver. I look forward to hanging out with you, enjoying that. Oh, that's too bad, Rico Stan. You know, maybe it's time for another aquarium club to be starting. Our buddy Vinay at Color Guppies, he's been talking about starting an aquarium group. He lives in Frederick, Maryland. You know, we as a society, we don't. It used to be like in my dad's generation, is that people were joiners. They joined civic clubs, religious clubs. Sometimes there were ethnic clubs like the Italian American Organization, different things like that. No one does that anymore. I keep being recruited to join the Masons, the Freemasons. There you go. Fantastic, Fosi. We go. Enjoy being around fish people. I am really pumped up for this thing in May. Just a little over a month from now. Can't wait. Be there, see some really nice people, sell some fish. It's all good. Yeah, my dog, by the way, Ollie, he is just here. He's out. If I don't continue to pet him, he begins to squirm around. So there you go. You guys have anything planned this weekend? Let's see. Besides, like going to the gym again tomorrow, I have really nothing going on except for stuff with the fish. Stuff with the fish and the dog. I gotta get some housework done. Normal junk. Nothing exciting. If the weather is nice tomorrow, let me ask for a second. So I hold on.
Tomorrow in Lexington, you'll see lots of sun and can expect a high of 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ooh, 75 tomorrow. I'm all in on that. It's yes, so I may go and do some photography in the morning. I love doing wildlife photography, and there's a park I like to go to that has hiking trails and junk like that. So I think I may do that tomorrow morning. So I'm kind of pumped up about that. Hair care, and you might go collecting along the shore. Excellent. Looking for some driftwood. It's I can always go for more driftwood for my big tanks. And at the Northwest Aquarium Society, someone came in. There's a guy who keeps coming in with a lot of stuff. This last time I didn't pick any up. I'll probably get some this time. Yeah, it's so I'll do the gym on Monday. I'm not doing gym stuff because I gotta do something called go ship off fish and be with you guys. Those are my two things on Monday after I'm done with work. Yeah, it's the idea of joining things is it's really too bad it's kind of a bad concept. I know that a lot of aquarium groups is that a lot of the owners, a lot of the people involved are old timers, and they have a hard time letting in new people as well. Some plants and rocks mainly. I have a ton of wood already, so I go pick up. So if I find something that really stands out, excellent. Yes, the mid 70s tomorrow. Is that a good deal or what? Good times. All right, gang. We've been here just about an hour. I'm gonna go get a few things done. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you Monday night. I appreciate you dropping by. The 12 people here, 9 thumbs up. Again, thank you so much. And you have a great weekend.